We're live.
Everybody, all our organizers who are mobilizing daily, it's hard. We get frustrated, we don't see numbers, but we headed back to the LAPD. Y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all ready? Yeah. Y'all ready? Yeah. Stay together. Stay tight. We do this every night. Stay together. Stay tight. We do this every night. Stay together. Stay tight. Stay together. Stay tight. Stay together. Stay tight.
We do this every night.
What do we want? What do we
Check, 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 check. There might be sound now. Check, check, check. Let us know. Check, 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 check. All right.
Okay. We are live in downtown Los Angeles, California. We are at a march for Jacob Blake, who was shot 7 times by police in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And everybody here is marching in solidarity because of that. I think that what we're going to see is more people coming out to protest like they did before. There's a video, as most of you guys probably saw. The man was trying to break a fight between 2 women, and he was walking away, and police shot him 7 times in the back. So people are here marching in solidarity. Nothing has been done. The majority of the law enforcement hasn't been arrested in general. Breonna Taylor's killers also haven't been arrested. And so we're just going to show you guys a little bit of what's happening here. The police are already here. They blocked off some streets. And we have a good amount of people here. Started at around 9 p.m. And people are marching in solidarity. They're marching in Wisconsin right now.
Do it fast. We have to do it fast. This is the only shot we get. Hurry the fuck up. Let's go.
We're marching to LAPD. It's on everyone to move fast.
Yeah, so they're marching in. They're marching to the LAPD, and they're trying to get there super fast because, like I said, the cops were already here. One other thing I want to note is when we were in Portland covering the protest there was a chant they did every day, which was stay close, stay tight. We do this every night. Now they're chanting stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. So similar chants taking place here. Worth noting that we have a vice presidential nominee in the Democratic Party, who is Senator Kamala Harris, top cop, self-described. Her words, not mine. Kamala Harris. I want to ask some people how they feel about her. Do they know? Do they know about Joe Biden, who wrote the 1994 crime bill, who Bill Clinton signed into law that did so much damage, the 13th Amendment, and how that transferred slavery? It emancipated slaves, but then we created the new Jim Crow with the prison industrial complex. More people need to be aware of that. The crime bill literally ruined people's lives by a Democrat. Neither party has really done anything to quell this. So this is a result of that. All right, so to the right is the LAPD station, correct? And this is where everybody's marching to.
So we've arrived now at LAPD. They have a fence. There's about, I'd say, over 200 people here. As we can see, there's a lot of people here. Over around 200 people here. And people are pissed. You saw the video. It was brutal. Brutal video. Disgusting. There should have been a non-lethal way of stopping Jacob Blake. They didn't even have to stop Jacob Blake. And look what they got up there, fam.
What? Oh. Wow, that's awesome. So they're breaking the fence right now. They're tearing down the fence right now. Okay. This is very, as you guys saw our coverage in Portland, this is very similar to what was happening in Portland. All right, you want to just do the sound? We're going to go to the full sound for...
Are here to protest. Because we want to treat them with peace, I guarantee you.
We have 10 police officers right here in front of the crowd, keeping their distance away. They do have riot gear equipment on. Saying Black Unity LA is heading out.
All
So
right.
there's various groups here. Black Unity LA is leaving, it looks like.
All right.
Which is interesting why they would leave right now.
It means they're gonna probably take it. They're probably gonna take it up a notch.
So it looks like actually protesters are lighting up that projector up there.
Yeah, go back inside. Cook some coffee.
Please start leaving so we can push it down again.
Everybody's supposed to fucking focus on it.
Hey, where's the badge? It doesn't have a badge. What's with the badge?
Oh,
No
the badge number outside, but I gotta hide it.
You gotta get a badge number. Hey, the Convo Couch guy. What's going on, man?
We're live right now. 110 people.
When it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom
attacked and we get hurt. We have a lot of powerful voices and a lot of black leaders, so it's vital that you listen to them. So when they're asking you to step back, it's their life on the line. It's them who's been on these streets fighting for our rights, so respect that. I know we're all tense. The shit that happened to Jake Blake was disgusting. It was a shame. And that's why we're out here. It was a damn shame! Shame! But please keep in mind that at the end of the day, whatever you guys do, the black community pays for it. So tonight, when we get into good trouble, tonight when we hold this down and occupy LAPD headquarters, you stay together, you stay tight. You listen to the voices of the movement when they tell you to do something, because we're only looking out for your safety. What do we want?
Justice!
And when do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
shut it down!
If we don't get it,
shut it down!
If we don't get it,
shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! I want to give it up for our sister right here, standing.
Hi guys. I'm not a public speaker, but I really want to say this, okay? We definitely need to vote in November, okay? Definitely. That's gonna happen. But what's gonna make me think is us continuing to show up as we are right now. Showing up in the streets, not just in the voting polls, not just in the booths, but showing up in the streets, unified, with big numbers. That's how we're gonna make the change, guys. So keep doing what you're doing and keep showing up, okay? Yes!
Everybody say show the fuck up!
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 Say, I'm not afraid!
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 We're not afraid!
We're not afraid!
We're not afraid!
We're not afraid!
Where's your job?
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 Quit your job!
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 It's a damn disgrace we're standing here, and we see ethnic men supporting a system designed by white supremacy. Say hell no!
Hell no!
Say fuck no!
Fuck no!
Hell no!
Hell no!
Fuck no!
Fuck no!
Quit your job!
Quit your job!
Quit your job!
Quit your job!
How do you spell racist?
LAPD!
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 On the count of three, say you're a disgrace. 1, 2, 3. You're a disgrace. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
You're a disgrace!
1, 2, 3.
You're a disgrace!
1, 2, 3.
You're a disgrace!
Quit your job.
Quit your job!
Quit your job.
Quit your job!
How do you spell racist?
LAPD!
How do you spell racist?
LAPD!
How do you
this building.
There's Jacob Blake and his son.
And I want to remind everybody, for all of our white allies out here cutting fucking bolts and shit, trying to start violence, chill the fuck out. Because there are ethnic people and children here that we gotta be respectful of. We must keep our people protected. Do not try to start violence on behalf of this. This is what you call a co-opting fucking movement. Do not fucking co-opt. Unless they give us violence, then we give them violence. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? We cannot let anybody co-opt our movement with violence and trying to get shit started. When they get shit started, we get shit started. Do you hear me? How do you spell racist? L-A-P-P. How do you spell racist? L-A-P-P. How do you spell racist? L-A-P-P. It's your job. It's your job. It's your job. It's your job. I have talked to the family of Jacob who is now in the ICU.
Someone sprayed some shit in the air.
Sorry. was it?
Reed just left.
How's it going? You in Beverly Hills the other day?
Yeah. How's it going? How's it going?
I seen you. I think I recognize
Were you in the middle?
you. I was in the middle of the street, dude. I played down the middle.
Yeah.
You? What do you cover? You work for the news or something?
We have our own company. We're live right now. We got
Free press?
170 people on.
I'm on YouTube too. What is it, dude? I got 133.
We got Convo Couch.
Convo Couch?
The Combo. So
Oh, I've heard of you. The
short for
Convo Couch.
conversation, yeah.
I've heard of you. All right,
See you around. Let's move over here. Oh! Got some Huey Newton on. Huey Newton is up there. I believe that's his name. So originally we had about 10 police officers out. Now we got...
I bet the fams didn't like that they said vote. Like, who are you going to vote for?
There's 18 officers out now.
Education. I don't think a lot of people know.
Well,
about
when they had the camp out here, they were kind of doing some education stuff, but you know,
Not like
that we would the Convo Couch would give, you know.
They need to watch the Convo Couch, in other words.
Basically, everyone needs to watch the
Like,
Convo
I get
Couch.
so irritated. It's like Donald Trump is exploiting a system that people like Joe Biden killed. That people like Joe Biden are the architects of.
With the crime bill.
Yeah, and like I said, I think people should watch that documentary. The 13th, the first episode was about the 13th Amendment specifically how we transitioned from slavery into the prison industrial complex, and like they never once, it was a good documentary, but they never once mentioned that Biden wrote the crime bill. Like they never once mentioned
In
that.
that first episode, it's the 13th Amendment, right, on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, on the
Yeah.
first episode, they talk about the crime bill, but they never mentioned Joe Biden's name?
No, but they did mention like Hillary Clinton and how Bill Clinton signed it into law because he was president then. But
Right.
they didn't mention who wrote it.
Right.
That was like, I mean, I can't stress how bad that was for the black and brown community. Like it was the one thing that literally, like, it started with Reagan, but he like signing that and putting it into law empowered everything that the police have done.
Biden hasn't stopped it. Well, or, you know, it started with Reagan, but it wasn't stopped by the Democrats.
No, it was actually secured and expanded.
Exactly.
That's why if we focus on voting, you're missing the whole point. This is what needs to happen right now. This. Biden isn't going to solve anything. If anything, he'll make it worse.
Let's go check out the projector crew.
Yeah. That's awesome, though. I love that. I think the projector is a wonderful idea.
This is great. Are you running this? I won't show you. Who made the graphics?
Not sure, boss, but just out here, we were telling them the same.
Yeah. So that projector's on a generator to make it run. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the city hall is like purplish. It was blue at one point just a second ago. I remember when the George Floyd protest first started, that was actually bright blue. It was bright blue, like, what the hell was that? Like, it was like pro-cop. When the George Floyd protest first began. It was such a long time ago. It could have been blue for the medical workers, I'm not sure, but usually blue is like cops, you know? Police, pro-police.
On behalf of my struggle, but I also want to talk in regard to my brown color struggle. Because right now, white supremacy in the hood is talking to people wherever I go to protest.
Like, the main reason I actually asked was this. I came out to one of the earlier Floyd protests, and there was some Boogaloo guys walking around with it. You know, you could tell that they had the no quit patches. So, it's kind of like seeing what he would say so they could like get a feel for him. You know, like I get it. A lot of guys get it backward. They think, I mean, look, I mean, under this system, supposedly your office has the right to protest and everything like that, so they think hold the flag and upholding that. So like, I'm not trying to hate on the guy who just says that. That's why I was asking him the question.
It is a socioeconomic disadvantage that has put people into the situation.
What's he feel about things so I can fill him out if he's a fascist? Well, you know what I'm talking about when I say boogaloo?
Oh, I know boogaloo.
Yeah, this whole idea they come in and
so by all means
they
necessary,
actually
we see the struggle.
yeah, but they want to start shit in these events. They want to actually conduct violence.
I've been seeing this news strategy they're trying to do. They're like kind of like to try to bring people from the protest here into the boogaloo boys because they're I've seen videos of boogaloo together.
So make some noise for my Latino brother right now. My back neck.
Yeah, I mean, like the story, I guess,
so I need everyone to be real quiet.
that one of the doors that were closed. Sean, a fucking deputy sheriff or something like that. And, you know, the whole point was they were trying to make it look like someone didn't drink. They were like, I'm not trying to fuck these kids, but, so anyway. So,
I know, the only thing happens is we kill one, they're just going to fire on everybody here.
right, yeah.
It's smart.
Yeah.
For me is to say,
And so, but anyway, that's nothing about the flag. This doesn't want to walk by. Like, I've seen me say something like this.
on the rock slide, the Stonewall, and what preceded those, what were the precursors to any of these relations? I think one thing you all have to know is that being an exception to the system is not something you should be proud of. For me, when I see my community, where I live and where I come from and how the relations are, I realize a lot of it is ignorance. Little to do with hate, real hate. Strictly ignorant of history, of relations. So for me to stand here, I'm very proud of every familiar face I see here and every new face I see here. There's only one thing I have to say. Everybody here has their own views of coming to the solution necessary for this social ailment. And for me, it is to say, you must always listen very closely. There's nothing more important than the fuel here to be your love for others, not your hatred for the system. Because real quick, you get real tired of hating. I'm not here because I hate the system. I'm here because I love life. I love liberty. I love freedom. One of the saddest things that hit me was a brother said, I hate to see you again, yet I love to see you. But I hate to see you in this circumstance. I hate to see you every time we see each other and have a good talk. Coming out here protesting, another black man, another brown man that's been shot. The one thing I have to say is stick together. Because united we stand.
Divided we fall.
Divided we fall. Correct?
Yes.
One thing. I want you to become very responsible in the regard of research. Because I've heard one too many times good claim, but no due diligence to the topic. For me, you must really care for your community to make good policy for your community. For me, I'm out here and I'm inspired and I'm moved every time I am out here. Why? Because I always see new spirit
I want to see little faces fighting against injustice.
Cops are bastards.
Oh yeah, no,
All cops are bastards. All cops are bastards.
ACAB.
No, I respect it. I respect it. I have the right to say it. For me, it's to say one thing. There is no wrong way to protest. There is no wrong way to protest. But for me, it's to say this. If you stay here, there's one last thing I'll say. If you stay here, you stick together. And you look out for each other. Do not panic. Because it'll cause others to panic. That is the first rule. Second rule, stick to somebody. Have a buddy system. You never know what's coming at you. And make sure that someone is by your side looking after you. The third, as everyone said, getting in trouble. Getting damn good trouble for justice. Okay? There's a lot I can continue to ramble, but I have to say, I have to pay my respects to everyone here to help organize. And I'm grateful. Because to me, I'm getting sick of seeing these videos every damn day. Yes. So, for me, as a brown man stuck in this tri-economy of this society of social oppression, it doesn't matter. I do know one thing. That we have to show up because the same system that comes to the black comes to the brown as well. Comes to the white. So remember, keep fighting hard, keep pushing. And for me, I just want you to remember one thing. If you leave from here, if there's one chant I want you to say, it's united we stand, and divided we fall. United we stand! United we fall! 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 I want to tell you something. We were up in Tahunga last Friday. Can we get fuck white supremacy?
Fuck white supremacy!
Character growth. Fuck white supremacy!
Fuck white supremacy!
Character growth.
Character growth!
White supremacy has been perpetuated in this town, in the foothills of Tahunga and Sunland for decades. And we took a stand and we beat the shit out of white supremacy! Yeah! Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
And they showed up in Beverly Hills too. Say fuck no!
Fuck no!
Hell no!
Hell no!
We stand our ground!
We stand our ground!
We stand our ground!
We stand our ground!
My brothers and sisters were beat down and sprayed inhumanely with bear spray. Bear pepper spray, bear mace. They were attacked, brutalized for grabbing a flag that is still undefined. Because America is still developing. Do you hear me?
Yes.
America is still grabbing its identity. Tell me what America looks like.
This is what America looks like.
Tell me what America looks like.
This is what America looks like.
We are the faces of America that will bring the change to this flag that has stood for white supremacy and the oppression of other races. Do you hear me?
Yes!
And we will no longer stand in the echo chambers of hate. And we will no longer stand in the echo chambers of lies. Do you hear me?
Yes!
This is the time for my sister to speak. Make some noise. Her family has suffered the loss of her cousin, who was murdered by government-sanctioned murder. It was government-sanctioned murder. Michael Brown, say his name.
Michael Brown!
Say his name.
Michael Brown!
Say his name.
Michael Brown!
It's all yours.
Alright, so I know y'all not ready for what might happen tonight. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Shit might get real. If y'all don't understand, turn on the TV.
Listen.
They are kettling us in. This is a usual routine that they do as a scare tactic. So when I say, don't fucking be afraid, don't fucking be afraid.
Don't fucking be afraid. Don't fucking be afraid.
You came out here, so obviously you're not scared. So I shouldn't see anybody running just because you see some smoke or just because you felt a hit. Because I've been hit for 6 years. I've been getting smoked out for years. Y'all say y'all ready to protest, y'all better be ready to fucking protest tonight. Yeah. All that fake ass shit y'all be doing with that shine of a post, and then y'all come out here one day, that shit is over. Yeah. Ain't no more a change is coming. I keep telling y'all that a change is right now. It's about time. It's been here. We just not recognizing it and taking a stand. Man, you better take a stand tonight. Because if I get hit, every last person out here better get hit. Because I'm taking multiple bullets. Yeah. I ain't worried about shit. And it ain't just because of me losing somebody. It's because I real life lived out here on these streets. I'm not worried about shit. And you shouldn't be. The fuck is you afraid of somebody that's gonna bleed just like you? Y'all wanna say fuck the police on camera, but as soon as they pull out a goddamn gun or something, everybody running. You can't say fuck the police if you don't mean fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. All I'ma say is pay attention. Pay attention to each other's body language. Even if somebody don't say they need help, look into their eyes and you'll realize they need help. This ain't about a one-man army. This is about all of us. So if you can't get that through your thick ass head, then you need to go the fuck home right now because it's about to get real. And it ain't always got to be us agitate. It's them motherfuckers that want to agitate the situation. So get that through your head as well. But don't be scared of what they do. I stand in front of their ass all the time with my back to them. Because I'm not scared of shit. What am I going to be scared of? Because if you're going to shoot, you're going to shoot. So what am I running for? You can't stand your ground and turn your back on your friends. It's people out here that would die for you. I would die for everybody out here. If you know me, then you know I'm telling the truth. So believe that shit when I say it. Because if I'm going to lose my life, I would expect somebody else to save somebody else's life. Be smart. Use your fucking brain. That's what it's there for. Stop depending on somebody else to make your everyday decisions. You are the reason why you are out here. So let yourself make that decision. I ain't wake up today and ask somebody what should I wear. I told myself what the fuck I'ma wear. Yeah. How the fuck you gonna let these people tell you what the fuck you can and can't do? But yet it's people dying every day and we just supposed to accept that and be okay with it? Hell no. Get it through y'all heads. This is what they afraid of. But this is what the fuck we gotta do every day. Every day. Every day. If you don't get it, you gonna get it. Because I guarantee you, if you ain't been out here, you gonna end up being out here. So get that shit through y'all head. Community is fucking unity. And that's all we got. They scared of that shit. Use that shit to your advantage. Fuck them. They do something to you, you turn your back. Fuck them. Because they cowards because they shoot us in the back all day. A real motherfucker gonna shoot you in your face. Get it through your head. I'm not dying for nothing. I'm dying for something. Woo! Now when I say Black lives have always, y'all say matter. Black lives have always. Black lives have always. Black lives have always. Black lives have always. And mean that shit.
Make some noise. Quick announcement. I want everybody to know there are undercovers who have just infiltrated this. This has been brought to me by multiple people. Are you a cop? Are you a Fed agent? Know your neighbors around you. Be on the lookout for people with earpieces and handcuffs in their pockets. They keep it, you will see a fucking shape of a ring in their pocket. Be advised. Be safe. Know your neighbor. Also, if we have children out here, I am going to advise that you guys leave. Protect our children. Protect the youth. And make sure that they get home safely. This is our fight. We will stand here. Stay together. Stay tight.
We do this every night.
Stay together.
Stay tight. We do this every night.
Stay together. Stay tight.
We do this every night.
Stay together. Stay tight.
We do this every night.
do this every night. I wish you wouldn't.
All right. So also, I want you guys to be aware. We got to direct our attention to these motherfuckers right here. All right? Quit your job! 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 Quit your job!
I don't want to go too far. I'm just gonna go right here.
As a man falls. Oh shit.
the street. They're using the fence to block off the street.
They don't know what the fuck is gonna hit them within the next few days, weeks, months. But I want you all to think this thing. We're gonna start bleeding their resources. We're gonna start wearing them thin. They've been having it easy this whole fucking summer. They haven't had to come after us for a while. We're gonna start taking the fight to them. Do you fucking hear that? Do you fucking hear that? I hope you're fucking scared because you're all going to be targeted, I promise. Hey everyone, be aware. We do this every night now. No justice! Police! No racism! Police! No justice! No peace! Be aware, there's no
Yeah.
That's how the community looks out for each other. We stay together. We stay tight. We're not scared of them. We have no reason to be scared of them. We're just practicing our constitutional right to assemble freely. We're not doing anything illegal. You know what is the Constitution?
police have zip ties. Motion arrest.
Give them help! It is right to rebel! 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 Give them help! It is right! Give them help! It is right!
Protesting for a bus, Jacob Blake and Anthony McClain, who was shot here in Pasadena, in the back as well. We've got helicopters here now. Well, they've been here the whole time, but now they got the spotlight on. Police have formed a line over here. The protesters actually put this fence up.
Why is she and why is she on our case? But I love it. We need to do that. So sorry, I'm live right now, but
Yeah, you're good. We'll talk later.
Yeah, absolutely. Do your thing. All right, bye guys.
Check. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can we hear me? Okay, so over to my right, your left, Johnny. We have the police line setting up on this side. Then we have the police, some police back here, and some over there as well, if I do see correctly, right? Back there. Okay, so what happened was that there was a fence. If you guys noticed earlier, there was a fence, if you're just getting here, that was around protecting the LAPD building. And the protesters went and broke it apart and used it to block, to create like a barrier right over here and also right over there. So they escalated the situation. And I mean, it's really nothing. It's really just using a barrier. I don't know. Did you hear anything by the police? I didn't hear the police say anything just yet. I haven't heard them.
The helicopter say this.
Well, there's the order to disperse.
From the
helicopter, but I haven't heard the police there. In fact, to me, they seem a little bit like laid back, and I think it's because they've gotten in so much trouble. They have so many lawsuits coming at them that they're like, for me, they're being chilled. Like normally, I feel like they'd be like right up in everybody's faces, but I think they're gonna start kettling soon, just based on where they're set up. And I think also, Johnny mentioned like this is happening too in a bunch of other states, and it's also happening in Wisconsin. A lot of my friends were live streaming earlier. So this is like a national thing, once again, similar to what was happening with George Floyd. And we were hearing chants of, we need a new system. We need, the usual, the fuck the police, the usual, but also like telling people to vote, which is what we mentioned earlier. Which is kind of like, well, what do you mean? Like there needs to be some education on how voting really doesn't matter because we don't have a fair election system, and Biden isn't a better choice than Trump. And I do see like some people still under the impression that like Biden is somehow better. But again, this isn't a monolith. There are several kinds of groups. So, yeah.
There are groups that are more aggressive, the black helmet.
For sure, yeah. Like the groups that are the black helmet, though, there's, what I'm seeing is a lack of people of color in those groups. So it's kind of interesting.
They had an A on their flag, like a white A. So I don't know if
that's symbolic of Antifa, supposedly.
Yeah,
but like, right, anti-fascist, which is, again, it's not. A lot of people are like, well, George Soros. It's like, it's not like a lot of people consider themselves anti-fascist because they are against the fascism.
I don't know. While the black leaders were speaking, one time it happened where they got on a megaphone and were saying all cops are bastards.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
There's obviously some tension too between like the different tactics and stuff. Like I said, this group isn't a monolith. That's kind of the problem with the left. Like we can't, the left can't just come together on one thing. But this is really interesting because I haven't seen this many people in a while. It's been months since I've seen this many people, fam.
People have gone beyond this barricade, so now they're up here.
Okay, so people have gone beyond this barricade and they have moved in. I'm posting some videos on Twitter too, on the Convo Couch and under mine, and they have gone beyond the barricade and pushed up to this point against the police officers. So.
No, I'm good.
All right, guys, so we're just going to go back to, I think I'm hearing them give another order of dispersal, but we're going to. As you guys can see, they moved in way beyond the original perimeter and they took out the fence and pushed them, like I said, to the left and the right. I'm actually really surprised that the police are very, very calm right now. Like I said, I think they've received orders to not escalate things because of, as you guys know, they're getting like class action lawsuits. But I think they're gonna move in eventually. They're giving out the dispersal order. I don't trust their dispersal orders for these people. So they're telling people to move this way. They're threatening possible serious injuries to those who remain. So they're threatening to injure those who remain, which is pretty crazy that the police is threatening people with serious injury. I mean, this is like the most I've seen protesters do in a long time, and it's the extent of moving a fence, which is like, to me, it's like, it's a fence. Like, I mean, I don't really... Let's hear what they say.
Just announced 3 minutes.
They said 3 minutes for that dispersal order, so we'll see what happens in 3 minutes.
Make sure you stay together, you stay tight, don't go nowhere.
They're over there.
So we might have to go that way or go around. It won't be too right now. That's the thing, man. Tear gas goes everywhere, so that's
I know.
We do this every night. Every night. We do this every night. We do this every night. Stay tight. We do this every night. Stay tight. We do this every night.
Right, you have to keep that in mind.
All that stuff. And that's a whole other thing that I don't have time to talk about, but that's something to know. We are
Turn you over time, boys.
flag right here just in case for protection. Just stand on the front lines on the field right now. But if you want,
Police are moving in over there. Now they're moving in.
Stay online.
Leave the area! You need bitch! Leave the area! Push forward! Back it up, back it up. Go together. Don't play like you feel Move to the right! Move more to the right! Go in the street! Move! Go! Go in the street! Don't shut down the
Make sure you're pressed.
Just like in Portland, still shafting it up.
You protect murder! You're making it KKK! Justice! Yes! Justice! Now! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it
Let it be known, where did the United States of America get their law, their constitution? It's not from the indigenous without a reason, as we already know. And who you think gonna get hit first? Because they been looking for my brain ass. Let's get it together. Stay tight. If you are not media, like I told you, your fucking phone don't need to be out right now. This ain't no recordable moment.
Quiet, peaceful protesting.
Get y'all shit together and keep this shit tight. You see how tight they keep their ass? That's as tight as y'all need to keep this line.
United we stand, divided we
Don't even be paying attention to the distraction. If it ain't somebody on the mic, don't even listen. You guys need to lock arms, stay together, you stay tight. That's all the way up. Stay together, we stay tight.
LAPD, if you don't stop and seize, you are subject to arrest.
What did he say? What did he say?
Looks like a homeless man stole something from that gentleman. There's two problems coming together. Class economy problem.
Don't distract us from what we're here for. I know, I get what you're saying. But we need all the energy we have.
Mike, quay em tới được.
They gave a dispersal order, but nothing has happened. It's been It's been a lot of minutes past the 3 minutes that they gave for the dispersal order going the opposite direction. It looks like reinforcements are coming in.
Talk about agitators over here. Get the fuck out of that bullshit. Get your back on their side. Take your ass out. You ain't finna start that shit over here. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here. Stay tight. We do this every night. How do you spell racist? L-A-P-P. How do you spell racist? How do you spell racist? L-A-P-P. How do you spell racist? L-A-P-P. How do you spell racist? Puto. How do you spell racist? How do you spell racist? How do you spell racist? How do you spell racist?
the city of LA. This crossing has been deemed an unlawful assembly. Your time is up. You are subject to arrest. If officers make contact with you, you shall comply. You should disperse eastbound on 1st Street.
Looks like they're about to come in. There's a line of about 70 to 80 people over here, 70, 80 protesters. They have not been violent. I think someone just threw a water bottle, but that was it. And they took down the cage. Big whoop. They've just been sitting here. They haven't been doing anything violent. They haven't been looting. They haven't been broken anything. And yet we see this response. Just because they don't want people to exercise their First Amendment rights of a protest, and they are angry, rightfully so angry. If you saw the video, there are non-lethal ways to take down somebody. You don't have to shoot somebody 7 times in the fucking back to fucking take them down. It just shows you that we need training, better training for the police. Most people say defund the police. I'm afraid they're going to come in as soon as they start doing that.
Can you point the camera to the line? Chuck. Okay, great. So protesters have now formed a line facing the police. You can see that it's very, very similar to what was happening in Portland, Oregon when we were over there. So they have formed several lines, and they're opposing the police. And the police have said that if they don't disperse within 2 minutes now at this point, they are subject to arrest. They haven't loaded any thrown any tear gas or any sort of rubber bullets or anything like that, but there's definitely like a face-off going on right now. And then also to our left, the police are there as well, so you guys can see that. Just wanted to give you guys an update. We're going to try to keep going as long as we can, but we suspect they're going to be coming in. There's more helicopter activity too around the area. Okay, we're going to stay out of the way. Okay. Jesus. Okay, we are backing away from the area right now. It seemed to me like they specifically went for certain people. So we are clearing the area. There's no tear gas being deployed at this point, which is... right, we're gonna switch to audio, guys.
You don't have a cable.
Lead the area, back up! The area! Lead the area! Shoot! Lead the area! Shoot! Don't shoot!
Go in the middle of the street! Back up!
Don't let them project onto you. They shouldn't be afraid of us.
That's crazy up right here.
Should be on like right there, woman and male, all black, mask, everything. The woman and the man walking behind her are all black.
Just like in Portland, there are specific issues of and they went after agreement as well as specifically what the people that are pointing people out right now.
Every one of you.
A woman and a man, all black, short women, tall guy, they're all blacked out. Like black, typical Antifa.
For these people are being funded with militarized policing. Militarized gear. Look at their gear. This is the taxpayer dollars. And we move. Hey, move it back. Let's move back. All together now. So we move. Move it back. Hey, move it back. And we move. Left side, left side. Watch the left side. All right, take it out, swing this out this way. They're swinging out over here. Let's push this corner down. Push this corner.
The police up top. They all have weapons. They all have the green weapons over there. They all have the green weapons over there. And now they just formed a line on this street.
When we move, when we move, when we move.
These are fucking kids, guys. This is millennials, Gen Z. Look at them, so great. They literally didn't do anything. They're just protesting, exercising the First Amendment right. So we have police brandishing their weapons all up on the higher level. That's a tactic there being used by the police there. They have the higher ground to be able to throw the tear gas and rubber bullets at these protesters. Pretty sure the shotgun here, the green shotguns you see right here, are rubber bullets, and then this one is a smoke grenade. Flashbang, smoke grenade. That's probably a rubber bullet on him. I think their main objective was to get them away from the police station, because the police station was back on that street we were on. Because they don't want to turn into a Portland, basically. There's not enough people to do that. There's still about 150, almost 200 maybe, but not a strong 200. Let's say it's almost 200. Say 150. Almost 200. Hey. Earlier you saw they released tear gas. I believe it was pink tear gas. I don't really see anybody's eyes hurting, so that is something to note. I don't actually see anybody like tearing up in gas system.
What the fuck?
Come on, dude. Come on, man. Yo.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You can't fucking shoot at why?
You need fucking mental therapy. You need therapy, dude. What's wrong with you?
De-escalate, guys. De-escalate. We are not your enemy.
Get it off.
Stay together! Stay tight!
Which officer was that? The him?
Not your enemy, guys. For real. Don't treat us like combatants. We are not at war.
I know y'all want to get good shots, but I need y'all to come like right here. Don't be at that corner. Don't be at that.
Come on, listen to Bree. Listen.
Please listen, because it involves our safety. I know you guys want your shots, but help us hold the line as well. If you're going to make money off of us on these photos, at least help us build a spirit game.
They're targeting somebody. I don't know why they're targeting somebody. They're targeting somebody specifically. They keep pointing at the crowd. They're literally targeting protesters. I have not seen I think they're targeting somebody that threw a water bottle. I'm making an assumption there because I don't know what else will make them target these protesters. They haven't done anything except throwing water bottles. And the police are using rubber bullets. As you can see, these police right here are
That's what I just said, y'all. Y'all finna get fucked up. Y'all finna get fucked up. Y'all better move out the way. Move out the way. No.
say maybe 200, almost 200 was pressed.
And when do we want it? What do we want? And when do we want it? What do we want? And when do we want
I'm so sorry. I'm not a fan right now. I'm a huge fan of you.
Let's stay away from that guy. Stay away.
Officer Shuck was particularly aggressive tonight from what I've seen. I've been watching him. SHUFF. See some news people talking with the police over there. I just saw this gentleman in the plaid shirt, flannel shirt, square shirt.
Yes, hold point, right there. Point. Hold.
Getting ready to shoot you! They're getting ready to shoot you! They're scared!
All right, the sound's gonna be shittier, but I just gotta put battery to my phone. All right, so we're in the back of City Hall. This is the back side of City Hall. Police, you saw them sprint. They did their little sprint over, and they just kind of blocked off this whole side of the park, and protesters are staying very tight together. We do have police over here on this side as well. So they've completely blocked off this street along with the park as well. So you can see police have made a big U around the protesters. They're actually all the way down over there. There are no police currently behind us. Still around 150 protesters left. They're kind of Kelly. I think they're just securing the area. It looks like to me. It looks like they're just trying to get people away from LAPD. They don't want to become a Portland or a Ferguson, where the police station got burnt down.
I think that's the point. Is for this to be Portland, right in front of the police, and that there's a little park area right there. And they even had like, did you guys see the food setup? There's a girl making food.
I was just like cooking it up, right? Just like in Portland. $643.
You shot somebody with a rubber bullet, though.
Yeah, that
the
was.
The girl got medical help, but
I missed that.
That's okay. So I guess there's probably going to be another protest, and people need to come more prepared next time.
Pretty much. Here's a good strategy that popped into my mind when I saw these cops sprinting. They can't run that far. They can't run that long because they're carrying all that heavy-ass equipment. These group of protesters could outrun the cops, tire them out, and do whatever the hell they want if they were tactical and strategic about it, you know?
Well, there's too many of them for the police to like arrest them all. That's the thing. So the police will kettle when it's small. When you're small and spread out, that's why they say stay close, stay tight. But when you're like a big group like this, they can't possibly arrest everybody. All they can do is throw tear gas and like rubber bullets and get you to go off. It's going to be very hard for them to arrest everybody. That's all the protesters that are out here.
So now protesters have now formed like an L shape to combat the U shape that it's kind of like a cursive L that the police have done, because they are over here all the way to over there. So still spending all that money on the helicopter fuel for no fucking reason, really. I mean, like, This group has been so peaceful. The most I've seen them do is throw a water bottle, literally. And the fact that they were occupying the area in front of the police department is what triggered this action by the police, I believe. People moving back. They might be going around those cop cars. They might be going around to the other side. That's something they gotta watch out for. Those cars might be going around the other side. They might be going on that side. They're going on that side. It smells like hand sanitizer. Yep, they're coming around this side. I called that shit. All right. They're gonna start kettling. They're gonna start kettling. They're gonna start kettling. People are sprinting away. The main group is still back. I don't know if you want to get into kettling, fam, because that's not fun. We've been kettled before, tear gassed, arrested, and kettled before. That's not something that you want to. Yes, yeah, we're gonna go towards the car, grab the car, we'll come back. Where's Carlos?
Oh, he's back there. He'll be fine. He knows everybody.
We're trying to get around the kettle. So as we predicted, those cop cars went all the way around, and now they're on the street. And they formed a line on the street over here.
And they're going to continue getting that line.
And they're going to continue moving down. The group is moving down. Let's stay here for a second. There's not enough police here to stop this group. If this group came down as quickly as possible, they could get around it. Watch out, this shit's slippery, so watch out, watch out. This shit is slippery. Yeah, that's fuck that. Disorganization by the police.
Now that the protesters are dispersed enough, they can kettle. Like, they wouldn't be able to do it if there were so many protesters.
Oh, okay, so the police are moving in as well.
Yeah, over
and
there.
There's more cops coming this way to stop them. It looks like they're gonna try and kettle. Yep, there's more coming. Yeah, they're getting reinforcements. That group needs to move. Move. They need to move.
You guys need to move out of your... Okay, I'm not...
Yeah. Watch out with this shit. Let me get up on here. Let me get up on here. All right, police aren't necessarily kettling, but they tried to form some type of line here. They got some reinforcements here, not enough. These protesters are exercising their First Amendment right. They have not been violent at all. The most I've seen them do is throw one water bottle, look back through the stream. They have not been violent at all. The police were afraid of their presence in front of the Los Angeles Police Department. They were afraid of 150 kids in front of their police department. And they got the riot gear on and started throwing tear gas and started shooting rubber bullets. That's the facts. Protest leaders giving protesters options to leave if they would like to leave now. So we do have police have finally caught up. Protesters walked away. And police are over here.
We are to move forward slowly.
To go to the car? See if we can bring it? All right, yeah, let's see. The second worst thing I've seen is, ooh, protesters spitting on somebody. I mean, that's, spitting towards somebody. I mean, it didn't even fucking hit them. So we see all the police here. We see one of the brave leaders of this protest here, right in front of the police line, along with another journalist here, another journalist and activist Carlos here. We're making sure. All right, so it looks like police are talking about going around to Kettle again. They're trying to circle around.
Stay tight, stay tight, stay tight.
Again, and I just called it. I just said it. That they just did it. They just did it. This is why you watch the Convo Couch, because we can figure out how they do it. Well, get on the other side because that's where the car is. We're getting further away from the car.
I
The car
need you
is that
guys
way.
to move like water.
Yeah, we can go that way. Not anymore. Yeah, they're cuddling now. They're cuddling now.
If you would like to disperse, now is the time.
We move together! Do not run! Stay together! Here we are! Let's go! We stay together!
We don't want to get trapped up in here!
No, it's not. That's the way out.
We're not doing parkour! Let's stay together!
Let's try and get out of here and go around. Let's see if they'll let us out. I don't want to be cuddled again.
Alright, let's go.
We're members of the press. We'd like to leave the area. Thank you, sir. So protesters are stuck over there. There's a small group now. They might be trying to go around. Yeah, it looks like some of them are going around the other side. They're not going to arrest